Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Coming out with it, it's Hall. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Arizona going back to work with another first down. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Ezukama. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So BYU's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Newton. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Bargava. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Ezukama. They're working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the left side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Got enough for the first down. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defense. He's running free down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Arizona. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. BYU, 0. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Wants to throw on first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Ezukama. He's got an open man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Quick completion to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Ezukama. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graves. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. They're setting up the screen. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Newton.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Gets it out quickly. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougar!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Ezukama. Working that left side now. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion, and then pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Ezukama. Makes the grab, it's York. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides to back and leaves it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Ezukama. Fires to the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Worked his way out across the 35, got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The play-action fake. Wide open downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Osborne.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Ezukama. Unloads it left. Tosses it incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Looks as if BYU will have a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, BYU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Snags it quickly on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Ezukama. Snagged in the middle, it's Bargava. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. 2nd down coming up. Looking for room. It's Bargava. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll get him on the ground, but that should give them a big shot of momentum headed into the final frame. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Graves. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The option look. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw, it's Ezukama. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage at the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bargava. Plows through the defense. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Ezukama. He makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Off play action. Got his man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. BYU right back to the line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the...
Oh, he's got some space.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. You know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give as they work on that clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air. It's Ezukama. Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They go to the counter. Slithers into space. He's out past the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.